all the way to...
For you here. There was a time in this fairland when the railway grew, when the wild majestic mountains stood alone against the sun. Long before the white man and long before the blue, when the green dark forest was just silent to me. Oh, they looked into the future.
Say that it's an honor to serve and to lead this company is an understatement. We have over 2,000 employees that work here, Calgarians. I know you're out there. I want to give you a round of applause for what you do for us, day in and day out. The CP pride is deep in this company. We recognize and realize the responsibility to the nation. We recognize and realize the responsibility to our families and to our customers. This is a company that over 131 years ago connected a country. And today we take great pride in connecting this country and its prosperity to the world. So thank you for that. I can tell you this today, we're honored to be here. Enjoy yourselves. This city itself, a little bit of trivia I'll leave you with and a challenge I'm going to leave you with as well. We moved to our corporate office here in 1996. I think probably a lot of Calgarians recognize that. But how many Calgarians know that over 100 years ago, until 1904, in the downtown center, the streets and the avenues were named after CPR officials. So our roots are deep in Calgary. They've been here the last 100 plus, and I certainly hope they're here the next 150 plus. So as we roll across this country, this is number 3 of 13, to celebrate Canada's 150th. We're honored to be a piece of that history. We're honored to participate, and we're honored that you've joined us here today. So thank you, Calgary. And the only challenge I have for the mayor, a little bit of patience for this railroad as we run long trains sometime. Just think of what we mean to the country, what we mean to commerce. Don't call the mayor and complain if you're delayed a few minutes. We'll do our best to clear the crossings fast. So that's my only public service announcement. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. We're going to do our best to make Calgary a great success as we go forward. Thank you.
And now with his rebuttal, Naheed Nenshi, the mayor of the city of Calgary.
I don't think I need to rebut that too much. First of all, do you like my shirt? There's a bit of a debate about it, but I'm local Calgary designer, and we have a lot to celebrate here. To celebrate Canada's sesquicentennial, to celebrate our 150th anniversary of Confederation on these ancient lands where people have been coming for thousands of years. So I'm thrilled to be here with all of you today. And let me say, first of all, you've heard that CP is taking this train across the country. It's a wonderful thing, connecting the nation. But of course, Calgary is CP's home. So welcome home. We're thrilled to have you here. And I love this theme of connecting Canada. The railway, of course, physically connects our nation. But you know what? In a world that seems like it's being taken over by voices of anger and bitterness, by voices of hatred and intolerance, I ask myself, how do we fix that? And you know what? This right here, this is the antidote. This is coming together in community, breathing the same air as your neighbors, getting to know one another, connecting Canada. So thank you, CP, for bringing us together, and thank you for continuing to connect Canada. Because we're celebrating Canada's 150th birthday today, I want to very briefly tell you about my 2 sesquicentennial dreams. And I want to ask for your help in both of them. So my first sesquicentennial dream is I want to be able to say the word sesquicentennial as much as possible, because it is super fun to say. Some of you seem skeptical. On the count of 3, I want everyone to say sesquicentennial with me. It's not as scary as it sounds. Sesqui, 1.5. Centennial, 100 years. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Sesquicentennial. It wasn't pathetic, but it wasn't good. Let's try that again. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Sesquicentennial. Et parce que nous sommes un pays bilingue, comme toujours, c'est plus fun en français. Pour ceux qui parlent français ici, like everything, it's more fun in French. And so the word in French, le mot en français, are you ready for it? Sesquicentenaire. Sesquicentenaire. It sounds both dangerous and delicious all at the same time. Sort of like the mayor. I'm going to keep telling that joke until New Year's Eve. My real sesquicentennial project is one that I am thrilled that CP is partnering with us in. And it's the reason that I wear this number 3 every day. People always ask me whether it stands for third term for Mayor Nenshi. It does not. October 16th, just saying. It actually stands for 3 things for Canada. I'm reaching out to every single Canadian and everyone here to pledge this year and every year to do 3 acts of community service. It could be something small, mow your neighbor's lawn. It could be something big, volunteer for your local community association. It doesn't matter. if it's big or small. What matters is that it's community service. What matters is that it's doing something for others. And I hope that every single one of us, everyday people with our everyday hands and our everyday hearts, will think about what we can do to make the community better. Because ultimately, in this divided world of ours, imagine 100 million acts of service by Canadians for your neighborhood, for your city, for your province, for your country, for your world. What a message that would send by telling the world that we as Canadians understand that the future of humanity is about community, and the future of community is about service. So thank you all for the service you do every single day in building this community. Let's hear it one more time for CP. Thank you all.
Okay, before I leave for the day, one more piece of history. 50 years ago, when Canada celebrated its 100th, the centennial celebration, my predecessors, this railroad, painted a special locomotive, equipped it with a very special whistle. We donated, CP donated that to the Science and Technology Museum. 50 years ago, they've been kind enough to allow us to bring it back out to be part of the 150th celebration of Canada. So with that said, this very special whistle, I have a very special guest. I'd like to now welcome Miss Ella-Grace Trudeau onto the stage to help us blow this whistle.
Hi.
Uh-oh. We didn't test the whistle. Nation, it is a bit old. No whistle? Now you have to sing it, Ella-Grace.
No.
Okay, we'll be back in 50 years. Thank you, Ella-Grace. We'll do it again. All right, with that said, it's my honor to introduce the Right and Honorable Prime Minister of Canada, Mr. Justin Trudeau.
Hello, Calgary! What an incredible pleasure it is to be here today. I'm sorry Ella broke the whistle. Listen, a number of years ago when I was not much older than Ella, I got to cross the country with my dad on trains just like this, and I saw just how amazing it is to bring families together through this railroad, but also bring the country together. Over 100 years ago, ambitious Canadians came together to build this railroad, and we together are working to celebrate 150 years of Canada. I want to thank my friend Mayor Nenshi for his extraordinary work et la façon magnifique qu'il prononce sesqui centenaire. I think as we celebrate 150 years since Confederation, we should all celebrate 150 times we've heard Naheed tell the same joke. Great to be here with such a great team, the MLAs, elders and chiefs, thank you for being here. Kent Hare, our Minister of Veterans Affairs, MP for Calgary Centre, great to see you here. This has been an extraordinary opportunity this year to celebrate what's best of Canada. We've been celebrating in multiple different themes. We've been celebrating the fact that diversity is a source of strength for Canada. We've been celebrating our youth, our future of Canada. We've been celebrating the incredible natural beauty, the environment of Canada, and we've been celebrating reconciliation with Indigenous peoples that is so important to all of us. But also, as we celebrate, there's been many special events, and this 150 train is an extraordinary initiative that truly will connect this country. There's an old line about Canada being a country with too much geography and not enough history. Well, Canadian Pacific is proof that you can have both. The history of CP in Canada runs deep and binds us together, and the reality of the geography that is such a strong part of Canada brings us together in communities like this right across the country, and that's something to celebrate. Alors, pendant que nous célébrons ensemble, en famille, au soleil, pour célébrer notre histoire, pour célébrer notre pays, célébrer notre avenir, Gardons le sourire au visage. Let's stay positive, let's stay happy, and let's say loud and clear every day of this year, Happy birthday, Canada! Merci beaucoup. $10.5 billion.
was originally performed to help you heal.
My buddy Jake said, hey, it's spring break, so I picked him up in my truck. Rode into town, and there we found a cantina and some bucks. I started to trade my lines with a tall, blonde-haired Captain Delta. She said, boy, what school are you from? I said, I'd be happy to tell you. I'm from the dirt road, boys, and I campfires, guitars, and river swings. Got the good life down, and if you hang around, we can get a little dust on the coffee. 'Cause I'm a genuine, certified third world scholar. Yes, I am. The top of the school of hard knocks, past the bar anytime I hear thirsty. Our country club's exclusive to none, but fishing boy come in handy. How you ever really live to get your lumps from a coyote ride? Or find down to the cuts on the mountain, but we can't fly. Campfires, guitars, and river swings. Got the good life down, and if you hang around, we can get a little dust on the coffee. 'Cause I'm a genuine, certified third world scholar. I'm from the dirt road, boys, and I believe with campfires, guitars, and river swings. Got the good life down, and if you hang around, we can get a little dust on that coffee. 'Cause I'm a genuine, alumni certified, give you a country time love, treat you right. Got that flashlight, sing and sleep at night, third world scholar. So much. It's so good to be back in Alberta. Beautiful sunny day. And so good to be part of this whole tour with CP Rail. So awesome. When I was a kid, I was a huge fan of trains. Like as a boy, I was just like train crazy. I had a HO scale train set that I used to wear out when I was little, and I feel like a little kid again, like being on this train and hanging out with everybody. You guys have done this before, but for me it's just like, dang, it's so cool. I feel like I'm like 6 again. It's so awesome. But yeah, so happy to be able to play for you guys today and to be part of this, 150th. How cool. What a great country we have.